Rusty, this is your April 7th, 2010 video. Posture is pretty good. The blue lines are your plane lines. You just need the club as often as possible to be parallel to one of these blue lines. This green box is your lower body movement, and you should keep your hips within that box throughout the swing. So posture looks good. I'd like to see the chin up just a bit. But first move right in here is 2 inside. But you make a good correction here. You put it right back on plane at that point. The problem is there's wasted motion. It takes movement to get it from on plane to off, then back on. And under pressure with quickness, it's hard to get those compensating moves in place. That's why we become more inconsistent in a tournament. And you get to a spot there which is pretty doggone good. See how your elbow looks like it's just kind of, things are kind of bunched on that right arm, but that elbow is in a much better spot than it used to be. Much better. Let's look how it used to be. See how it used to be? See, it's sticking out here. It's outside your body. Here, it's kind of still in front of your body, and it's more vertical. Way better, and I think it's due to that strap. It's forcing you to get used to your elbows closer together, and that right elbow down is great. You just need to air the armpit a little more, and you've got it. So, and it's across the line at the top here. Your current swing, not a full back swing. That could be in the grip, but it's in a way better spot at the top. Less things to go wrong. So as you come down, you see your hands just, actually it's not a bad move, but they move immediately in your lower body. See, at this point your hands are about at shoulder height, and your belt buckle is still pointed behind the ball. And the good guys aren't. So as you come through impact, you only see one hip pocket, and then you turn. Now here's the problem with the lower body. Not only is it a little late, it's turning in properly. See, your cheeks are against the back wall of this green corridor. That backswing's good. That right pocket's against the back, sorta. But look, you come away from the wall, which means your belt buckle goes towards the target. See that? See that gap there? The good guys don't have that. Let me show you just quickly. Your cheek goes back. See how? Now, you and I don't have that flexibility, but we can get our lower body to look like that at impact. See the double cheek? See how that left cheek is against the back wall? So it's going back. That allows her to keep her spine angle through impact. See at impact? Boom, boom. She's got her belt buckle is just about at the target. Again, we can't get there, but we can get here where the belt buckle is about 45 degrees. At least it's pointing left of the ball. That's the belt buckle pointing left of the ball at impact. And that's what you need for more distance, control, and consistency. So let's get back to you. And then what happens is, with your hips in the way, you just kind of keep your hands close to the body. But, you exit a little, you exit actually on plane. That's pretty good right there. Now this angle, let's just look at the top here. Here you are at the top, and here you were one of your earlier swings. Much better turn. See how you got an angle going on here? Got that angle, and you got that angle. Here, there, and this thing is almost seems like it's bowing out. So much better backswing old days. Now maybe you weren't loose last night on this right one, but we'd like to see you more like that, and if possible, we'd like to see you like this at the top. Now, again, you and I can't get there, but we can get here. See how his that line and that line. That's a really good spot. So I'll give you a hard copy of that. Okay. So let's look at this angle. I think once your swing gets better, I think you can withstand a little wider stance. That'll help your swing, but when you're flipping around, you have to get a narrow stance just to survive. A pretty good turn through here. Again, not a good enough turn. Hands are too low. Back is too straight. Okay. So I'd like to see a little more like Price. Now see, when you start down, your hands are out racing your body. There's really no X factor. And at impact, your belt buckle is about here. So basically, your left hip's in the way, so it causes the club to pass your hands and flip at it. At this point, your belt buckle should be just about at the target. Remember, here's Price. When he comes through, see how his lower body gets out of the way so he can swing through. So at some point, both arms are straight. He's starting to rotate the right arm over the left, and he ends up in that position. You never get there because your hip's in the way. So, easy fix. Get your lower body going early so that at impact, your lower body looks like that at impact, or that. And in reality, it looks like that. See how your arms pass your hips, outrace your hips, and the club outraces your hands. Finally, you get your arm rotated, but you go into a chicken wing with your the pocket rocket thing. So that's the swing.